Hi Cappies and my subbies, welcome to Project ProjectFEVtarot and more. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath, and we're changing it up with a little bit of a bonus read because astrologically and Vedic sidereal, if you follow astrology, planetary placements right now are going through transition and transit in the sign of Aries, Scorpio, and some Taurus involvement, so not so much grounding. So we're trying really hard to stay grounded, keep grounded, get grounded. Grounding is going to be a very difficult thing for the next 6 to 8 weeks, okay, you guys? So this is going to represent the most challenging energies. So the most recent past, the most challenging energies, basically what's the basis of what's triggering you so that you focus on the lesson you need to learn, and then advice on how to work through those energies throughout the next coming weeks. So it's going to be for the end of May all the way through to the end of June, and then maybe even after that we'll see how well we each reconcile through the experiences that we're having. But it's Aries, so it's going to be impulsive, fast moving, young energy. It's going to be very dynamic and optimistic at first. But it's going to encourage you to lose focus and to lose hope if things don't go absolutely according to plan. Emotions that come up are going to be very difficult to reconcile, okay? We're going to need to gain balance. So balance is going to be something of a struggle. Capricorns, I believe you guys are going to be struggling with some internal anxiety issues that are going to surface. They might even be exposed. So just be prepared for a little bit of that. Don't stay in the house. Leave the house. It's like, I just heard somebody say, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to go. Where and when? Till the end of June? I can be a recluse until the end of June. I'm just going to avoid the whole dang thing. Trust me, Capricorn, I hear you. I'm Scorpio. And these energies are wow. Wow. And I have a lot of air in my chart with my water and virtually no earth. So for me, being grounded, getting grounded, and staying grounded is significant, consistent effort throughout the day, okay? And then we've got the node, we've got Rahu and Ketu, really pressing on everything because one's in Gemini and it's bringing up everything, like bringing up everything, okay? And doing it very quickly. So you've got Gemini energy with Aries. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of pettiness and, you know, shadow stuff coming up, or jealousy. That's, I think, why narcissistic behavior is coming to the forefront. Egocentrism is going to be addressed, like serious, deeply rooted subconscious healing coming to the surface here, okay, you guys? So I'm going to do a classic life spread, which is 10 cards in succession, 5 and 5. So we're going to do a couple cards for the most recent past energy, your current energy, the what's about to happen, why it's about to happen, what you're supposed to learn from it, and then your advice cards, okay? So that's how the spread's going to lay out. I like to let Spirit bring the cards out and let them pop. So I've done shuffling, and now we're going to start the read, you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything else that you want a personal read after all of this, if you want something a little more in depth, reach out to me at ProjectFEVtarot@gmail.com. There will be some information down in the description box below about the readings that I offer. If none of those really seem to fit your needs at this time, don't be afraid to reach out and we can build something and customize to your needs, okay? So Knight of Cups has come out in reverse already for you. No. We've got the Four of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups for the most recent past energy. You guys have held back in expressing your feelings for something or someone, and it is causing a significant delay in how everything is moving forward, okay? So it is really problematic. Because you're trying to avoid a tower moment. You're trying to avoid a catastrophic breakdown of all of it, But the universe is at play here, you guys. You can avoid the Tower moment, which is probably why all of this anxiety is what you guys are going to be rectifying and trying to work through. You're holding back, resisting, overprotecting, controlling your emotional expression to your detriment. Okay, because I feel, okay, so here's the Seven of Wands energy out already as the answer to why this is happening. Okay, so your personal choices are leading to this Seven of Wands energy, which is a lot of people are bringing conflict to you in order for you to reconcile that, how to use your wands or how to utilize your energy effectively. Okay, rather than building up walls and overprotecting yourself, how can you actually protect yourself? Okay, you've got the Sun card out here for your influencing energies. This is going to be your why, what lesson you need to learn. So the Sun is here, the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you guys are in self-reflection. That's what all these reverse cards are for. If you cross-watch any of the other life reads, you'll see that there's a lot of reversals right now because a lot of this is introspective for all of us as a collective. You're working through your own shadow energy, you guys. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles. All of the things that you have chosen in your life. Okay, Fool card. Aries energy right here in your own reading here. Okay. So you guys are, the lesson to learn is how to deal with the fact that you guys have made all of these choices, and the reason that you made them was for self-protection or holding back or hanging back, and all of the disappointment that you have experienced because of your own decision or your own hesitation or your own resistance to move forward, or your choice. Let's replace with your own as your choice. Your choice to resist, your choice to not move forward, your choice to not listen to your intuition, your choice to not participate in what you really want has led to this constant feeling of disappointment. Okay, so you're kind of trapped in this dynamic or this paradigm, this cyclic paradigm, okay, that causes you to feel significantly disappointed either in yourself regularly, others, how the circumstance turns out. And what that's done is it's created an illusion or an illusionary identity where you think nothing ever turns out, nothing ever works out. So why should I bother putting effort and energy into it? Because no matter how hard I work at it, it doesn't work out anyway. Okay? So you guys are learning how to have faith. And this is about going within and healing your inner child too. Okay, so you've got your Knight of Cups with your Four of Pentacles. Okay, so what this represents for me, usually this comes down to the heart chakra being closed off because you're deliberately holding your emotional expression in. So there was someone or some situation where you needed to voice or express yourself, or utilize your words to express your emotions, or utilize your actions to actually take action towards something that you deeply desired, and you hung back. You didn't do it. Okay? And as a result, the Tower moment came anyway. And you blocked yourself or blocked or resisted the new beginning in this because you didn't see it as a new beginning. You saw it as a, I'm going to have to put my Four of Pentacles away rather than move on to the Five of Pentacles. Okay, but you're in the Five of Pentacles energy here in this cycle anyway. It's here. Okay, so you're holding on to the Four because you think you're going to move backwards to the one with the Tower. You're going to move backwards or regress because you're going to have to get rid of the Four of Pentacles. But really what it is you're taking the Four of Pentacles and you're adding your next cycle of mastery to the Five of Pentacles, which feels like disappointment because the Devil energy is here influencing it. And the Tower energy is here influencing it. These are cards of transformation. Scorpio energy. Okay, and the point of all of this is to reestablish how to move and trust your intuition and move out in faith. Okay, you guys have a really, here's the thing that I've noticed about people who have significant anxiety. The reason why they do is because they don't trust their intuition. So you're picking up on something intuitively, you are. You know it's something that you either want to do or you should do, but you don't trust it fully. So you don't do what you should do, but then you think, I'm missing out on the opportunity. I know that this is going to pass me by. I'm tired of being disappointed, blah, blah, blah. Whatever this cascade of negative dialogue that takes place as a result, that you're in a cycle or a pattern of behavior, because this is really about bonds, chains. And when we talk about that realistically or practically, it's really just about cyclic patterns of behavior that don't serve our highest self to our greatest good. Okay, it causes debilitation, or it causes resistance, or it causes us to not live in our abundance, our most abundant self, or our truth. Okay, because when you're living in your truth, you attract that abundance to you. It comes to you naturally because you're representing your best self, your truest self. So you feel happier, and when you feel happier and you emanate that energy into your auric field, other people are attracted to that and they want to, experience that happiness with you. So you attract healthier people into your life, You attract healthier people into your life that are vibing on that frequency. Okay? They love you for the true you, so you can be accepted for the true you. Okay, and then the anxiety naturally dissipates as you release it and make room for the new energy of unconditional love, self-truth, self-worth, self-desire. Okay, it's okay to want the things that you want. So whoever told you, or however you came to this conclusion that it means something negative to go after the things that you want, or something negative is going to be the result of it, then there's an element of perfectionism here, okay, that I think you guys are needing to kind of reconcile. So what if, okay, Spirit, I'm listening. So we've got a tower moment here. We're going to go to the cards. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay? There's a lack of imagination, a lack of healthy imagination. So for as much imagination or creativity as you utilize or activate to create negative scenarios, you could just as easily learn how to create positive what ifs. What if this works out? What if this makes me money? What if I succeed and I do really well? What would I do if that happened? How would I feel in this success? So you're creating resistance or points of resistance. Okay, you're resisting expressing yourself into the situation. You're resisting a new start. You're resisting the tower. You're overprotecting yourself. You're resisting doing the work. Like there's just a whole bunch of blockage and resistance here. That's why you're feeling the anxiety, because that energy builds up and it has no place to go. So it causes you to have the experience, but not channel that energy into anything constructive into your life. So it just cycles in here. And then it causes emotional stuff to build up in here. Okay, it's got to be a flow. It's got to come in, through, and then out. Okay, so some of you guys are very imaginative, very creative thinkers. Think of it in those terms. There's a positive to this. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, so what else is Cappy working through with these energies for this period here? Ooh, whoa. Fear. Significant fear. Okay, this card is very predominant in the reading. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, and then I feel like this is about putting yourself out there but not getting the results you're looking for. So then you put yourself out there less and less each time you're in a situation where it calls for you to make an investment of yourself. And now some of you guys have just evolved to a point where you're just so overprotective that you miss opportunities. And you know you are. You know you're missing them, but you don't know how to get out of like this paralytic experience that you're having. So just reconnect with how good it feels when you can help others. And I really, what's coming to my mind here, what Spirit might be telling me, is that this is about detaching from your version of the emotionally detaching from your version of the outcome. And this is very much more of a go with the flow. So you guys have to learn how to go with the flow and find joy and happiness in this experience. Okay? Because you're struggling, having a difficult time reconciling your fears, your doubts, and that negative dialogue. And it's robbing you of your self-esteem, and when you don't feel good about yourself, okay? You're working really hard on your self-esteem. That's what the Sun card represents. It's the Leo card. Okay, this is all about self-confidence, moving forward with confidence. Okay? You guys are struggling through the process of developing a healthy sense of self-esteem. Now remember, self-esteem is just as much about receiving love from others as it is giving love to others. It's a healthy give and take, receiving and giving. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And self-esteem is really a derivative, or can be quickly resolved, reconciled, or healed by being your true self and seeing that people will accept you for that. Okay, so taking a leap of faith is, okay, this is my truth. I know this is who I am. Let me take a mini step out, because remember, all of the ancient texts have messages to us about faith, and the Bible says it only takes the faith of a mustard seed to move a mountain. So you only have to take that first little step. You don't have to jump into the pool, okay, but just take that first little step, and that will be all that you need to know, because you'll find that when you step out in your truth will come to you, and it'll be reflected in your life, and you'll draw true friendship. No more of the fake stuff. No more people who have to pretend that they like you, or you don't have to pretend that you like them because you're pretending to be someone that you're not. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So if you're dealing with someone, okay, that is you're starting to see very clearly how this is playing out and how it has played out in your life, I really feel like you're gaining clarity on this, and like seeing it for what it is, seeing the truth of really what it is. So let's get clarification on the Tower. What is the Tower for happy? What does it mean for them? What will it trigger? Okay, so it's going to bring up all of your emotional disappointments. Okay, so we've got the Four of Coin, and we've got the Page of Cups, both in reverse. So this is gonna be the element. Oh, and look, we've got the Four of Pentacles here. So it's gonna cycle this energy around. Okay, so you're still active in this energy, and then the universe is gonna take this Tower moment to trigger this into the flip of the cycle. Okay, so you see how these energies work. Okay, so some readers read these as a yes, no, negative, positive, as far as the upright or reverse. As an intuitive reader, I read these cards as cycles, okay, because everything in life is cyclic. So when the card is upright, this is the active energy. This is the energy that you're functioning and operating in, and it's usually related to your choices. And when it comes out, particularly in correlation with the major arcana in the reverse in the same reading, it means that you're moving through this cycle and you're learning the other side of the perspective. So a different perspective on this take, how to release your blockages, how to work through resistance, okay? That's the other side. You got to resolve through the Four of Pentacles energy, and your Page of Cups is about your inner dialogue, how you treat yourself emotionally. Okay, so calling yourself names in your head is hurting your own feelings. That's why the Devil energy is here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you guys are self-hurting, self-inflicting harm emotionally. Okay? Here's how I say it to people, okay? Treat yourself with the golden rule. If it's not something that you would say or do to somebody else, then why would you say and do it to yourself? The golden rule applies to your self-behavior as well. If you love yourself, reflect the love that you have for yourself by demonstrating it in your inner dialogue. Love yourself with every word that you speak. Speak it clearly with your truth and intent, and watch the transformation that takes place in your level of self-esteem. And as your self-esteem heals and rectifies itself from within, your interactions with others will change and transform as well. Okay, that really is in essence what this Page of Cups with the Four of Pentacles energy is. So Seven of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Wands, the Fool card came out for you guys again in the upright. Okay, you're fighting with your inner sense of faith. Okay, and then this is the Chance card. I think in this Renaissance deck, this is like the Wheel of Fortune card. Let me just look this up really quickly because this is about destiny and fate. So you might be called to like take a chance, you know, embody the Fool energy, take a chance. Fortune herself, Chance, strides before a wheel made up of the cards of the major arcana. To the right, she points up to a castle like that of Urbino, Italy, and to a triumphant figure on the crest of the wheel. To the left, she points down into an abyss towards which the small figure above plunges. This is saying what goes up must come down, and what I'm hearing in my head is as above, so below. As external, so internal. Okay, so what is internal manifests externally. Okay, so this is about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, that there's destinies at play. A sudden opportunity that must be exploited and promptly is what this means. Okay, so the Tower is bringing about something, an opportunity that you're not going to be able to sit through this Four of Pentacles. You're going to have to work through this Four of Pentacles. You're going to have to release this resistance. You're going to not have all the information and not have time to think or overthink, okay? Any of this conflict that you have, you're not going to have any time for that. It's do this or have this, because the Five of Pentacles is here, and in the bottom part of the reading, it's in the reverse. Here, for clarification, it's in the upright, and there's the cycle right there with the Five of Pentacles. So you've got the Four of Pentacles cycling out and the Five of Pentacles cycling in and out during this period of energy coming through your life, okay? Cycling out past disappointments and the emotional connection and the judgments that you have labeled and correlated to those decisions as reasons for why you can't trust your own judgment, why you can't trust your own intuition, and why you don't trust your ability to make sound decisions in this. Okay? All incorrect, and it does not serve you and your greatest good, nor does it serve your truth in moving forward into your new transformation and new paradigm for your life, okay? Queen of Coins. That's a good card. That's abundance. That's a woman sitting in her linear power. Her materialistic needs are all met. She's very secure. Okay, so I feel like you guys are working on security. Feeling secure with yourself. Self-security, self-esteem. You guys are going to have some healing in this. That's wonderful news. All right, clarification for the Devil. What is the Devil energy? Ooh. The Devil energy is the Four of Wands and the Knight of Coins. Knights are about taking action, and the Wands are the action. So this is a relationship, because the Four of Wands is usually like a happiness associated with the connection. This is a strong connection. The Four of Wands sometimes is considered the twin flame card or the divine counterpart card. You did not take action. You met this person and you didn't take action towards them. You didn't tell them how you felt about them, okay? So you feel like you've missed the opportunity with this person. There's a lot of disappointment regarding this situation. You feel like you did all the wrong things. Okay, so let's get clarification for the Sun card. We have the Queen of Swords, okay, which is a very contrived, very controlled energy when it's in the negative aspect. But we have the Sun in the upright. So this is a woman who's sitting in her truth. This is a queen who's sitting in her truth. If you're a male Capricorn, don't regard the gender in the card specifically, but think about the energy. Okay, this is really about mastering your feminine energy and being in touch with your femininity if you're a masculine card, and if you're a feminine person or the feminine energy, this is about sitting in your absolute truth and knowing your truth. Okay, and then being confident that you know it, trusting your truth. Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Knight of Swords. So lots of inaction. Yeah, you didn't act on your truth is what this is saying, and that's fundamentally what caused the Tower moment. Okay, or it's the aftermath of the Tower moment is you didn't act. You didn't act. Okay, so let's get clarifiers for the Fool. What can Capricorn do to best channel the energies, work through them for these coming months? May and June. Discernment. Okay, so here's your guys' geometry activation card, which is number 20. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Discernment can be described as the ability to perceive or judge well. Now that we are moving into a multidimensional reality, we are invited to see polarity with new eyes. Living in multidimensionality is about experiencing polarity with discernment, being in balance with it and moving in harmony with it. Discernment has to do with our inner guide. There's the confirmation that you need that this is the advice, because it reflects everything that we talked about in the reading. Trust your inner intuition, trust your inner self, your inner guide. Okay, it's the higher part of you that is closely connected to Source and can look at things from a perspective of wisdom, maturity, experience, integrity, compassion, and purpose. It is about being in witness mode, being aware without attachment to outcome or direction. Almost words verbatim on the page, you guys. Like right from Spirit, from the reading. Okay, so spirals are like ongoing circles, but they never close, symbolizing that life never repeats the same cycle twice. You always learn a little something, so if you come across the same situation or create the same situation, you have learned a little something from the last time that this happened, okay? And that's why you can still have a disappointing outcome, because it gives you another opportunity to practice. So there was something that you were better at this time around than you were the last time. Focus on what you improved rather than what went wrong. And then focus on what you can do to continue moving forward progressively to manifest what you really want and deeply desire. Okay? Trust your intuition. Take a leap of faith. Okay? And take a chance. Risk is okay sometimes, you know? Actually, risk is okay a lot of the times. You guys are divinely protected. So go after what you want, Cappy. All right, I hope that that resonated for some of you. That's going to be the reading for today. If you guys would like more elaboration or very specific to your situation contextually, then go ahead and reach out to me at ProjectFEVtarot@gmail.com, and we can customize some type of reading for you built off of this one, and answer some further questions or get you more clarification, okay, on how to move forward. Click like and subscribe to the channel. As always, that helps everything circulate, get it out there to as many people as possible. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.